Welcome. It's Judith. It's a 45-minute yoga fusion class. So here's the chair that I'll be using. It's a metal folding chair. It has a wide base for the legs so it won't be wobbly. And the whole idea is with the chairs that if you're going to use it, we use it sitting or standing. I'll try to offer as many modifications as I can. And sometimes we sit in the chair, sometimes we just use the chair for balance. So you can place your fingertips or your hand on your chair for balance. Or you could also use a convenient wall if you have a wall available, or a big heavy piece of furniture you could press up against for balance that's not going to move. All right. So do the best you can. And the main thing is that if whatever is being offered does not work for your body, you could modify. You could do something else, another posture, another move, or you could skip it altogether. So just use your own good sense and see what works for your body. And I'll be happy to answer questions after the class is over. So let's start by taking the feet a little bit wider, maybe about shoulder width apart. The toes could point out about 10 degrees. And we'll just start by swinging some arms here. This is a very mild balance challenge. You're basically shifting the weight from side to side. And then you might want to lift the opposite heel as you twist in the opposite direction. That'd be a little bit more balance challenge. And you're looking over the shoulder to the wall behind you. So there's a nice gentle warm up for the body, nothing violent, waking up slowly. And you're tapping here, giving yourself a little self massage. And you're doing that deep, full breath, that LSD breath, long, slow, and deep. So you're giving a twist to the spine here, squeezing out all the stale energy, the chi, the life force, and breathing in fresh chi, blood, and life force. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep turning and twisting. Now we're going to tap on the front part of the torso. The backhand will tap up higher by the kidneys. You're still twisting. You're still looking over that shoulder. Imagine the spine is like a wet washcloth. We're just squeezing it out, bringing in fresh energy for 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep twisting. And now it's a soft fist right here under the collarbone. Still doing that same move. We're tapping on the front point of the lung for 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep twisting. Now you're going to tap yourself on the shoulder. That's the back point of the lung up here at the top. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly we're going to corkscrew back to center. No rushing to get there. Remembering that deep, full breath. The legs can come in maybe a little bit closer. Hands can go on hip crease, maybe on the waist. You can choose. And you can adjust the width of the feet as you start circling those hips. Just make sure you have a nice steady base. Oh, I also forgot to say sighing, moaning, groaning is fine. We're all muted. So on this hip circle, you're going to inhale as you go forward. Exhale as you squeeze the navel to spine as you round into the back for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then finding your way in the other direction. Inhaling forward. Exhaling as you squeeze the navel to spine, rounding in the back of the body. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then corkscrewing back to center. And then let's roll some shoulders here. Forward, up, back, and down. Opening that chest. There's a real tendency to slump forward, either hunching over computers or steering wheels. Oh. And then we don't want to get a curvature of the spine from too much of that kind of movement. So we're going to open the chest for 4, 3, 2, 1. Going the other direction. 4, Oh, 3, 2, 1. Let's take the arms down by the side of the body, maybe give it a little shake. If any tension crept in there, this will be soft knees. A big inhale up, inhale up. Exhale, press the air down by the side of the body. Inhale up. Exhale, press it away. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Let's stretch the arms back up to the sky. And this time, just do a nice languid stretch up towards the ceiling as though you're climbing an imaginary rope. The challenge here is just keeping that chest square to the front of your space. So you're not torquing off to side to side. Here, we're stretching those intercostal muscles that attach to the side ribs, giving them a good stretch. If those muscles get tight or dried out or ossified, the lungs don't expand as widely as they could. So we're giving that a nice stretch here for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then taking those arms up and then extending them out to the side of the body, slowly resisting the gravity. Here, the fingertips are going to come together, the palms face downward, and we'll hold it up to chest height. We're going to squeeze those shoulder blades. So it's inhale, give it a squeeze, exhale, inhale and exhale. Open that chest. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Returning back here to neutral, let's just twist to the right. Come back to center, twist to the left. And then moving from side to side, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Coming back to center, arms can come up to goalpost arms. This is goddess arms in yoga. Same idea. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Back to center. Let's just take the arms down, triple slow time. Rolling the shoulders to open up the chest one more time. Let's take the feet directly underneath the hips. So where that femur bone locks into the pelvic girdle, that is hip distance apart. If you want to keep a fingertip or two on the chair for balance, or the wall, or the piece of furniture, we're just going to keep the feet flat, and we're going to inhale, bend the knees track over toes, exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten the legs. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1, little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Re-straighten. Now let's just lift the right heel, spread those 5 toes wide, and then just start circling the right ankle. In the meantime, you're standing tall on that supporting left leg, and you're letting that ankle joint initiate the movement. The rest of the knee and the thigh just go along for the ride. And you're remembering those LSD breaths, the long, slow, and deep ones. Yes, indeed. Let's find the opportunity and circle the other way. Getting some flexibility and strength building up in the ankles and the feet, hopefully preventing falls. Nice and easy. And then let's just bring that heel back down to stillness, shifting the weight over to the right leg, lifting the left heel, spread the 5 toes wide and circle the knee. but you're initiating the movement from the ankle. So knee and thigh are just passively going along for the ride. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle the other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bringing that to stillness, bringing it down. Now just pausing here, opening the chest, and just focusing your attention on the feet. Identify the arch, that center fulcrum of the feet, and keeping the feet flat. You're just going to shift the weight forward, coming back to center, shift it slightly back, forward, and slightly back. So you're going to get a little tiny rocker motion going with the feet. And once that feels pretty stable, maybe as you rock back, you could lift the toes up. Maybe as you rock forward, you could lift the heels up. So we got a real full-blown rocking motion going in the feet. And then we're going to add some arms, palms face up, and then you press it back. Palms face up, press it back. A little balance challenge. Finding your own rhythm, your own pace here. Try not to rush through it. It becomes a little more challenging the more you slow it down. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet keep going. Arms come down. Rocking forward, rocking back for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then coming back to stillness, coming to that center fulcrum in the arch. Let's go ahead and start a little baby march here. We've warmed the feet, we've warmed the legs a bit. And now it's opposite leg and opposite arm marching forward, breathing for 8, 7, make it vigorous, 6 if you can, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep marching. It's going to be out, out, in, out, in, 8, 7, 6, a little brain gym, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to center on 1, keep marching. Now we're going to cross opposite arm and opposite knee over the midline of the body. Exhale, exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly you're going to bring it down to stillness, nice and easy. Oh, very good. Let's go ahead and extend the arms out to the side. Palms can face the earth. See if you can drop the shoulders away from the ears. The belly is engaged. The 4 corners of each foot rooting into the earth. Let's bounce the arms. We can bouncing imaginary tennis balls or whatever. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to stillness, spread the fingers as wide as they're willing to go. Let's rotate the thumbs down towards the earth. And then you're going to maybe rotate the thumbs to the back wall. You're going to still open the chest. You're still going to drop shoulders away from ears for 8, 7, 6, 5, or as many as you can manage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate those thumbs back down towards the earth. They come forward, and then the thumbs face the ceiling. And maybe the thumbs turn to the back wall. Maybe they don't. Maybe the thumbs go to the floor. Don't force it. Don't jam it. For 8, 7, spread the fingers wide. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's rotate the palms to face the earth one more time. Feet can come a little bit wider now. Let's Let the arms descend, and then we're going to grab the hands behind the body, interlacing those fingertips. Now, if the hands don't meet, that's where your friend, the strap, might come in handy. It could be a substitute strap. If you have no props, just the palms facing the midline is sufficient. Big full breath. So you're stretching those palms away. The hands are away from the bum. They're not resting conveniently there. No. You're going to spread those arms back to the wall behind you. You're going to open the chest. Big full breaths for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take those fists over to the right hip. And it's just going to rest on the right hip. You're getting a big stretch in the left shoulder girdle. The whole idea here is to stay forward and not to torque off to the left. Big full breaths here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Fists come down through the center, and now they can rest on the left hip. This side might feel different than the other side. You're getting a big full stretch here in that right shoulder girdle. Breathing for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then coming back to center, keep the fingers interlaced or the palms facing each other. The legs can go a little bit wide here. Inhale. Exhale, let's go forward with a flat back if that's available. If not, you could face your chair and just bow to your chair seat. Meanwhile, you're drawing the arms over the head. And let's just shake the head yes here. Shake the head no. Maybe some horse lips, some Mr. Ed, the ghost of Mr. Ed. And let's take the feet wide enough. And the toes could point out about 10 degrees. And you can just shift the weight from side to side. Now you're not dangling the head here. The head is lined up with the tailbone. The abdominals are engaged. And the knees track over toes. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming back to stillness in the center, unwinding the fingers very slowly. The hands can rest on the thighs as you stack the bones, stack the bones, stack the bones, roll the shoulders, open the chest. Heel toe the feet together or step the feet together. Very nice. Let's go ahead and take this chair. And I'm going to face the back of the chair. So from here, I won't mirror you for this. The feet are directly under the hips. Left foot stays forward, right foot comes back. Both sets of toes pointing forward. Torso is going to remain upright, no lurching forward. So lifting that back right heel, inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, press it into the mat. Lifting and pressing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relift the back right heel. Now both legs are going to bend. The torso is still upright. So you're going up and down just like a piston. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. You're going to slide over the back of the chair. You're going to grab the seat of the chair by the sides. You're going to lift that back right leg. It's straight. The toe is pointed. Touch the floor and you lift the leg. Little leg lifts for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We stay lifted on 1, flex the foot. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg for 4, 3, 2, 1, rebend that right knee, pump the sole of the foot like you're stamping your foot on the ceiling for 4, 3, 2, 1, re-straighten, point the toe. Toes touch down left. You could follow your foot with the gaze. Lift that leg, touch down right for 8, or as many as you can manage. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That foot comes back over to the left. You're going to tuck the 5 toes. You've got that right heel lifted. So lifting the right heel, inhale, exhale, press the heel into the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Let's do 8, 7, 6. Don't let the head dangle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Right foot meets the left. Let's just micro bend the knees, left and right. Oh boy. How does that left butt cheek feel? It should be awake by now. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to stillness, and then you can float the body upright, grabbing the back of the chair, coming to standing, rolling the shoulders open, and just pausing here and notice the left side of the body and the right side of the body, and noticing how you feel, noticing where energy may have shifted in the body. Let's do the other side. This time it's the left foot and leg that goes back. Both sets of toes are pointing forward. Make sure those legs are wide enough so you feel stable, like you can squeeze that imaginary exercise ball between the 2 thighs. You're going to lift the back left heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now relifting the back left heel. Both legs are going to bend, but the torso stays upright. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. Little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. This is where you shift the weight forward to grab that side of the seats. And you're going to lift that back left leg and point the toe. You're not going to let the head dangle. Touch and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Refloat it on 1. Flex the left foot. Bend the left knee. Inhale. Exhale for 4. Stretch it away. 3, 2, 1. Rebend the knee. Pump the sole up to the ceiling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Re-straighten, point the toe. Touch down right, lift it up, touch down left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that left foot, take it over to the right. Lift that left heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press it into the earth. Lifting and pressing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Left foot meets the right. Micro bend the knees, left and right. Slowly using the chair to support you. Come to standing. Maybe grab some water. And then we'll go and sit in the chair. And that will be grand. I hope you can all see my feet. I think you can. And if you need to have your props nearby, this is a good time to bring them over just so they're there should you decide to use them. So let's find our way before we sit. If you have a strap, grab your strap. If you don't, what you'll need to do is just support the back of the thigh with your hand. Do not touch the knee joint, just grab the back of your thigh. If you have a strap that's workable, you're going to wrap it around the ball of the left foot, and you're going to take both ends in one hand and make sure that the strap is more on the inside of the leg. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and you're going to stand tall on the supporting leg. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lower it down. If you need to remove the strap, remove it. We're relifting the same leg now. So maybe waist height, maybe not so high. And then you're just going to dangle the lower leg like the pendulum on a clock for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it to stillness, figure 8 for 4, 3, 2, 1. Float that foot down, shake out the legs. Noticing how you feel, pausing here, noticing right leg and left leg. So now we're going to switch to the other side. Again, you could always use the back of the thigh with your hand if you don't have a strap. Otherwise, loop the strap around the ball of the right foot. Both ends of the strap more on the inside of the leg. And I've got my hand on the back of the chair for support. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Remove the strap if you were using it. And we're relifting it up to waist height, no higher. Dangle the lower leg for 4, 3, 2, 1. And figure 8s for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then float that leg down, shake it out, and just again pausing and just checking out how you feel, doing a little body scan. Let's approach the front of the chair. We're going to sit very mindfully into the chair. Both feet are flat, they're hip distance apart, both toes, sets of toes pointing forward, and you're going to land on your chair very gently. And let's keep the thighs, the legs in parallel. Let's take the left hand outside of the right thigh, just pressing it, and it can be an isometric press here. Left hand outside of the right thigh. And then the right hand, arm and hand are going to go scanning the horizon with the fingertips. So now you're twisting slowly to the right, twisting, twisting. And when you reach your sticking point, take that back arm and just wrap it around the back of your chair. That will give you a little more leverage to work into the twist. So we're going to slightly release here, but you're going to stay in the twist. Inhale, slightly release. Exhale, squeeze and turn. Inhale, slightly release. Exhale, squeeze and turn. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's come back to center slowly, slowly unwinding, maybe a little wiggle in the middle to recalibrate. Now right hand grabs the outside of the left thigh. Right hand grabs outside of left thigh. And this is an isometric press here while we're busy twisting. So you're going to take your left hand and arm. You're going to scan the horizon, twisting to the left. Meanwhile, you've got that isometric press going with the legs. You're going to come to your sticking point. The back arm wraps around the back of the chair. Now you can get more leverage by wrapping that back arm around into the twist. So we're going to slightly release it. Inhale, slightly release. Exhale, squeeze and turn. Inhale, slightly release. Exhale, squeeze and turn. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then unwinding slowly, slowly. Let's take the feet nice and wide now. Nice and easy. And you're sitting closer to the front of the seat of the chair. You're not collapsing into the back of the chair. All right. So taking the legs nice and wide, let's just press right forearm into right thigh into right forearm. We're going to tilt to the right and we lift the left arm up to the sky. Big stretch for 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying right here. Bend the elbow, fingertips come to the shoulder. Exhale forward. Inhale and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Twist the other way. 4. Opening it up. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Coming down with the arm, coming back to center with the torso. Now the left forearm presses into left thigh presses into left arm. The right arm floats up to the sky. Big stretch up to the sky, isometric press with the arm and the leg for 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 more if you can stand it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then top elbow bends, fingertips arrive at the shoulder. Exhaling forward, inhaling back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then the arm can just unfold. The torso comes back to center. Let's keep the legs wide. This one is sort of like getting a very whip-like motion into the spine. So it's a little undulating motion with the spine. You're keeping the legs wide, and we're going to exhale forward. Tuck the chin, inhale as you come up. Exhale forward. Inhale as you tuck up. Let's do 4, focusing your attention on the spine. 3, all that vertebra, all the spongy discs between the vertebra. This is 2 more. And 1 more. Coming on up to stillness, let's do the other way. We're going to tuck the chin. Inhale, tuck it down. Exhale, crown of head breaks the waves. Inhale, tuck the chin. Exhale, break the waves. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. And then coming back, let's take the legs back into center. Here is where you might want to add weights or not. I have a set of 1-pounders. I recommend nothing heavier than a set of 2-pounders for this class. If you don't have hand weights, that's just optional. And if you're not using a weight, a soft fist with the hand is fine. So I've got no weight or 1 weight in each hand. The palms face the midline. Exhale, right fist into right armpit. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, left fist into left armpit. Inhale, lower it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Coming back to center. Now, no weight or one weight in each hand. Palms face the back wall. Only up to shoulder height. You're going to exhale, inhale, lower it down. Inhale, exhale, other side, lower it down. Alternating sides for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Now maybe alternating, or let's do 8 together. For 8, slow it down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. And then lowering the arms down, losing any weights if you were using them. I'll try to do this in profile so you can see better. So you're going to be sitting again more to the front of the seat of the chair than the back. You're going to be from crown of head to tailbone, nice and flat, just like a diving board. And you're just going to tilt back into the seat of your chair. We're going to go ahead and open the arms. Here you might want to use weights or not. Inhale, open. Exhale, close directly over the chest. Inhale, open. Tuck the chin here. Exhale over the chest. Protect the back of the neck. You're tucking the chin. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's reopen those arms, but do little pumps here, working on the pectoral muscles here for 8, 7, tuck the chin, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, closing it. And then the arms can come down. Maybe you want to grab the sides of the chair for this. Maybe you want to grab the backs of the thighs. Grab one thigh, grab second thigh. Feet are floating. Let's flutter the feet. And you're squeezing abdominals here. Big full breaths for 8, 7, pump the belly. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. And then bringing it back down to stillness. One leg returns to earth. Second leg returns to earth. Let me move my chair so you can see better. Very nice. Oh. And then from here, again, no weight or one weight in each hand. Nothing fancy here. Palms face downward. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Feet come down. Let's stay on the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. That returns to earth, sitting tall. Other side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Foot returns. Lose any weights if you're using your weights. This is again an isometric press. This really feels kind of exciting here. You're going to take your fists. You're going to take the inside of your thighs. The thighs are in parallel, all right? So with the strength of your arms, you're going to press outward into the thigh, and the thigh is going to press inward at the same time. So it's a little isometric press to strengthen these inner thigh muscles. So inhale, and exhale for 8, 7, keep the press going, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Oh boy, let's shake it out. Shake it out. Same idea. It could be fists or soft palms on the outer thighs. So those palms and hands are going to press inward onto the thighs. The thighs are going to resist by pressing outward. Again, an isometric work for the thighs. Big full breaths here. Start the pressing. Inhale and exhale for 8. Keep it going. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let it go and just shake it out. Let's take the legs wide one more time. So here again, we're going to tilt forward. Crown of head still lines up with tailbone so that that whole torso of the body is parallel to the earth. You're going to migrate the right shoulder over to the left knee. It's not going to get there, but here again, this is a wide leg seated twist. You're looking over the left shoulder to the wall behind you. The right hand is pressing into right thigh pressing into right hand. Woohoo, here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming through center. And now the left shoulder migrates over to the right thigh. The right forearm can rest on the right thigh. You're in a seated wide leg twist, looking over that right shoulder. Left hand pressing into left thigh pressing into left hand for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then coming back to center, slowly rising up, not rushing, avoiding a head rush for sure. And then coming back to center. 2 hands can be placed right over the heart center, or you can hook the thumbs together, hooking your little thumbs together, and the fingers are spread wide. That's Eagle Mudra in yoga. Hips and my feet are in parallel. We're going to inhale, exhale, 8 at your own pace. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Next time we're going to hover. 1, you're going to hover. Try not to lurch forward. Little pumps with the legs for 8, 7, knees track over toes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Re-straighten the legs. Open the arms up. Spread that energy, that medicine you just created around the outside of the body. And then finding your way slowly to sitting, very mindfully. You can sit all the way into the back of the chair for this, of course. But the idea is to sit tall, maybe pulling the flesh away from the sits bones, crown of head floating up to sky, and the 4 corners of each foot rooting down into the earth. Big full breaths, and just allowing the eyes to drop closed, and relaxing the face and jaw, the back of the neck, and noticing relaxation that forms in the soles of the feet, and that moves into the ankles, the feet, the soles of the feet, the ankles, the low legs, the calves and the shins, is that we're placing our feet into a delicious hot tub. That relaxation permeates the knee joints, and then it moves into the thighs, allowing the legs and the feet to become very heavy. moving into the hips, the pelvis, the buttocks, the low back releases. And then it moves into the pelvis, the waist, the torso, enveloping all those vital organs, moving up into the chest and rolling into the shoulders, down both arms, all the way to the fingertips. Deep relaxation. It envelops the throat and the neck, and then it envelops the head, all the way to the crown of the head. The back of the neck releases, the face and the jaw let go. The tongue lies at the bottom of the mouth, teeth slightly apart. Eyes sink deep into the skull, as though a white circle of healing light envelops the entire body. Noticing back body and front body, right side and left side. Noticing the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. And here's a very short poem from a woman by the name of Dana Faulds, Faulds, and it's entitled Walk Slowly. It only takes a reminder to breathe, and something in me settles, softens, makes space for imperfection. The harsh voice of judgment drops to a whisper, and I remember again that life isn't a relay race. We will all cross the finish line. It's waking up to life that we were born for, as many times as I forget and catch myself charging forward without even knowing where I am going. That many times I can stop, breathe, and be, and walk slowly into the mystery. If you'd like to remain there in Shavasana for as long as feels right, please feel free to do that. But if you're ready to meet the day, begin to bring some gentle movement to fingers and toes and arms and legs. And then as you are ready, floating the arms up overhead, hands meet in prayer, dropping down the midline, stopping at the heart, Samastiti. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you stand in the light of your own true self. I salute the bright light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan. Let me stop the recording.